You got kids?
Yo, what is up? Are my boys here? Excuse me, my sports. To stay at the dentist for 10 hours? Well, it could have taken a long time. I was warned it would take a long time, but then it didn't. And then I came home. And then I sat down. And then I turned on my computer. I mean stream. My computer was already on. Growing boy, artificially natural. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have a pleasant stay. And I hope, most of all, that you are not hungry. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be cool. 1 year. God damn. Consoler, broken table, welcome to pirate. Nap of a zoom. I've heard that people do turn off their computers. I turn mine off. Usually. I'm actually not hungry. Cool, that is cool. Have you played the new Binding of Isaac DLC? I played the same game as that like 6 years ago, so I don't feel like I need to. It's the same game, Ed. Currently having a pleasant stay. That's good. My mic has sounded like it's really quiet to me lately. I don't know what it is, and you're probably like, no, it's fine, but that's because I keep sounding quiet to myself, so I lean in closer and talk a little louder. But if I just talk normal volume, then it sounds really low. Another Posy vibe stream? I need energy drink stream. It's been a lot of running around this morning. I need to wake up. Anybody else awake? League should start in like 10 minutes, and then we should get in like 10 minutes, and then the servers will crash, and we're gonna have a good day. My stream is dropping frames. I think all around it's just gonna be a really good day. I think everyone's excited for something. Somewhere.
You got kids?
Weakest link? Nope, no kids. I should change that sub sound. It's been a long time since that video. And this is Twitch. So who watches YouTube videos? Unless you're a big streamer, then you're watching other people's YouTube videos. But then you watch like 20 in a session. It's like no individual one's gonna stand out, you know? Okay, hold on. What am I doing? I gotta play on a normal sized monitor window. What a scam. I don't know where the bergs go. I feel like he's covering something down there. I think this league we're gonna do the same build that I always do. Roughly. You can't go wrong with Spectral Throw Raider. You move fast, you throw thing, they go fast. All of last league, I made like 10 plus characters, and every single character I was like, man, I really should have just started the league with Spectral Throw. $11,000 in queue. And technically Spectral Throw got buffed this league, and a tiny little bit of a buff last league. My other consideration was fuck it, go something super meta. But I haven't put very much thought in, and there's not much time left to think about it. It was either like, the narrowed down 3 is Flame Blast, Elementalist. Which I already kind of did some of that at the end of last league, and it'd be okay. And then either Spectral Throw Raider, which is a classic, or Spectral Throw with some of the new blood skills, like the half health one, which I keep forgetting the name of. Poop style blood? Poop blood? Bloody poop? But I would have to, I've never made a bleed build or a physical Spectral Throw, and I'd have to figure a whole bunch of stuff out. And I really don't feel like putting thought into this league. I don't. But Spectral Throw with claws that give life on hit, your life regen is like instant. So I figured Petrified Blood would be a really powerful defensive tool. But then, like, what else would I even put with it? I don't even know. And then how would I build it? I don't know. It'd probably be a Slayer. Never made... I don't think I've ever made a Duelist that has gotten past, like, level 10. For some reason, every time I make a Duelist, I'm just, like... I, like, do Act 1 and then go, you know what? Nah, I don't really feel it. Yeah, most Val skills got a buff. Spectral Throw got a pretty big one. Burning Arrow would be another consideration. Because, like, when I was saying I want it to do Flame Blast, why not just do Burning Arrow? It'd be so much easier. Where's my webcam? There's my song name that isn't updating. That's not me. Eh. Good eve, everyone. Finally catching STER Live. All it took was new PoE League. I streamed the last 3 days, though, Kappa. At, like, this exact same time, though. Burning Arrow Elementalist. I figure at that point, why wouldn't you go Chieftain? Mostly because I really hate the whole Golem aspect of Elementalist, even though they're strong. Yeah, I think my stream might run into... I'm seeing it doing some weird stuff and dropping frames every once in a while. Yeah, I think as it's starting and I don't have time to rethink anything, we're doing Spectral Throw, Raider. We're going to go cold damage, and I think even use the... Try and get a White Wind Dagger and go full dodge. Which is, I don't know. We'll see. And then, we're gonna get banned. Because if I get to late game on stream, I am 100% making a gem swap macro. You can report me to Chris Wilson yourself. Because Spectral Throw is notorious for you either need greater multiple projectiles to clear or slower projectile to fight a boss. I'm 100% making like an instant quick swap macro. Fuck the world. I don't care. Bad boy. Hey, you know, to break some eggs, you gotta make some rules. Dude, attempt the trials of chaos. And risk it all. Double or nothing. Gamba! Gamba? You know when someone says like Gamba and their whole chat says also Gamba? That's what we're looking forward to right here. That's what I'm talking about. Also, it's a lot like Ritual that you're fighting enemies in a circle, as everyone is probably aware and everyone likes to really point out. So Spectral Throw is actually kind of nice for that. You just stand in the middle of the circle and use Val Spectral Throw and it kills everything. or just, you know, a nice circle-shaped skill for your circle-shaped combats. Is there anything in the map tools update? There really wasn't anything in the previous map tools update. There's a slight convenience thing, but it actually broke my whole campaign, and I fixed it the other day. The only reason I update it was for the convenience thing, is that it shows certain words in different colors in macro editing, but that specifically is what broke my whole campaign. But it's all good now. Though actually I did hear that they improved the runtime on running JSON lists. I haven't, I've heard that it is much faster, but I haven't tested things to see if it really made a huge difference. Yeah, I think now that we're confirmed, I'm gonna put my build in the title so people... Well, dude, if I put my build in the title, no one in my chat's gonna say anything. Like 3 hours are gonna go by and one person's gonna be like, remember when you played TF2 with Germa? I really liked you back then. And that's it. Otherwise, what are people gonna talk about? Because even then, at a bare minimum, they should join the stream and then see me probably using Spectral Throw, and then they'll say, what's the build? And I'll say, Spectral Throw. And then they'll go, oh, okay. And then they'll, like, leave. Like, no, whether I answer or not, they're just gonna leave. It is, I'm not, like, wrong. I've never been wrong before, right? It should be going live, like, now. Maybe I'm... Hold on, double checking. Well, their site won't load, so... I'm gonna assume it's now. I just forget some simple things like when Ranger actually gets access to Spectral Throw. Because you're probably leveling early with Frost Blades to make things faster. Did I enjoy last league? I did. It was also partly because I hadn't played in a really long time. I'm honestly not that excited about this league. Last league, a lot of shit changed. Like, Maven was new, and the league was new, and a whole bunch of other stuff was new to me because I hadn't played in several seasons. I kind of feel like I'm just going to play one character, kind of get my fill, and then look forward to Path of Exile 2. I'll have fun, but we'll see how much. We'll see. You know? Try and entertain me. It's impossible. You can't do it. Which is also why I sort of want to do one of the blood-based builds. And I was really considering a Slayer with Spectral Throw. But I don't know how that works, and I would probably mess it up, and it wouldn't be very good, and I'd get to endgame and not be able to kill anything. But I also wouldn't mind that, because like if I get to endgame and it sucks, then I would just stop and be like, yeah, no, all right, I'll go next time. It's so weird that they have these as hover overable skills for PoE 2 items that don't exist. Okay. Petrified Blood and Leech. Well, if I go Raider, I'm going like cold damage. I'm probably even going White Wind Dagger, which is also sort of a cop-out that you don't want to get a better rare crafted gauntlet, claw. Just sort of like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'll fucking get a white wind for 1 chaos and just use that. But I feel like everything that you could do with a Spectral Throw Slayer using Petrified Blood, another skill would do much better. And, like, why wouldn't you use Reap or Exsanguinate, the new things, or the Bleed Arrows? Like, why wouldn't you do something more dot-based? And then if you go really hardcore into Spectral Throw, that build would be super expensive because you'd probably go Impale, and high damage physical Impale stuff is always very expensive. And also, everyone's going to be doing Petrified Blood stuff, so anything that comes up, like, oh, that would be good, is going to be the most expensive thing on the market. And I'm not going to put that much time in, probably. Boom, boom. Maybe when everyone figures it out this league, next league I'll play Petrified Blood. Flicker Strike. I want to do a body swap build maybe, but also don't have it planned, so can't. I almost switched to a Flicker Strike last league. It was fun. You're awesome. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I'm sitting in my chair. I'm sitting here. Just talking. Hello. It's me. Your boy. Need a haircut. Waiting in the lobby. The screen of a video game. Drinking my... Oh, wow, that is not what color that is. Wait, it kind... No. Well, you're getting like the light through it. I don't know. It's like pink purple. I don't know, man. It's just water with a thing in it. You know? Water with a thing in it, that's my favorite drink. Shout out the people in front of me in the queue. I don't have the energy yet. I drank a little energy drinking energy. Subathon of me sleeping? Maybe soon. I'll stay asleep for every sub we get, I'll stay asleep another 10 minutes. And if enough people sub, I'll never wake up. Yeah, this queue is very slow. I remember in the past, it would... Like, you'd see it drop like 5k right away. Sounds a little scary. I like to live on the edge. And by on the edge, I mean asleep. Who doesn't like sleeping? Is this better than no pixels queue? It's worse for me because I got streamer priority. I would have been in no pixel by now. More time to decide on build. This is last chance to be convinced that a Spectral Throw Slayer will be... You know what I did at the end of last league? It was really weird, and it kinda sucked, but also it looked like it had a lot of potential. Was the Inquisitor with crazy strength intelligence stacking, because they have the you gain additional crit chance when you stack strength and intelligence or whatever is the lowest. You get the I forget what the gems or the jewels are called, the unique jewel that give you plus strength plus intelligence based on the amount of distance it is from your starting location. So we went all the way over to the ranger side. Got a bajillion strength and for a really high crit chance, just because we're Inquisitor. And then we wore the Insanity armor. When you use the Insanity armor, which is really shitty armor, but it doubles your crit chance. It's like just 100% more crit, I think. And then we did Cast on Crit. I didn't stream any of this build. So I don't know why we're saying we. This is what I did towards the end of the league. Cast on Crit, Spectral Throw. With like a 90% crit chance. And it really was pretty good. The only problem was that the attack speed was pretty slow because you're investing so much into split personality that a lot of my tree wasn't used for other stuff. So attack speed was kind of slow and life leech was hard. On the extension. Oh yeah, I've totally forgot that there is like a Path of Exile extension. Is that the one that it's showing right now? It might be because it's probably the last one that I played. Would I like doing the same thing again? Last league taught me that the answer is yes, I would. Last league, I tried a whole bunch of things I'd never done before, specifically because I'd never done them and they looked cool, and then I didn't have much fun playing them. And the whole league, I thought, I should really just have gone Spectral Throw. That build also, the Spectral Throw crit thing that I was just talking about, I was also trying it with Cyclone. The Cyclone version was way better, obviously, because Cyclone is better than Spectral Throw in every conceivable way. And it solved, like, the attack speed problem. It solved pretty much everything, except survivability was already a little bit low on it. I didn't invest too much into it. But when I played Median XL a lot, every single league, or every time I would boot up the game and want to play it again before it was even online, I played Bow Amazon every time. I just found the thing that I liked. I always liked it. I never got bored of playing it. I felt guilty, like I should really try some, and I ended up playing like almost every build in Median XL ever, but would always come back to, I'm just gonna play Bozon. That and, I don't know. I always tried to make some Poison Assassin build work and it never did. But I tried. Hi, my wife. What's up, my wife? How come you don't say hi to me? That's messed up. Do I got a... I know. Lip goop for my dry lips. You know, when you're gaming, you're playing so much PoE, your lips get really goopy, or they get really dry, and you need to goop them. You know what else I kept considering doing too is the Iron Commander Ballista Totem summoning bullshit build. I keep thinking like I should really. I'm intrigued by it, but I know that's another build that I would not enjoy playing whatsoever, because we tried to do. During our starting build in Delirium was a totem build, and I hated it. True. This queue is really slow. What is it? What is everyone doing? What's everyone's build? Hey, Mouse Grandy. Let me re-give you VIP, Mouse Grandy. Now that you have been confirmed to be real. PoE getting DDoS. You know what's funny is that every time Wolson, Lords of Mayhem, announces a new game or a new expansion or some sort of update, it's always like right around the time Path of Exile season is starting. I don't know why they do that. But they were on Twitter a day or two ago, like, oh, check out the changelogs for the upcoming Wolfson and everyone, like, the Twitter replies were just, yeah, maybe after the PoE patch. Like, what? The queue is definitely slow. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. You know, a couple people that got in, they're already, like, at endgame. Don't ban me? I'm gonna ban you. You say anything weird, I'm banning you. You know, I still haven't tried is Last Epoch? Epoch? I was thinking of trying that, but then also, why? I keep hearing it's good, but also I keep hearing that it's not finished at all. So I keep thinking, why not just wait? Waiting's been doing it's been going really well for me. Waiting is kind of overpowered. And so like early access garbage. The epitome of what I always think back to is playing Hades when it came out first in early access and it had 2 areas compared to what Hades is now. Is like, why? Like, it's like, it's not, it wasn't even a game. Also, for as long as this queue lasts, this is gonna really bug me now that this the Path of Exile thing up here is not centered with the league information thing at the top. I just want to point that out to anyone who was unaware, so we can all collectively both keep looking at it. Why would you say that? You know, I call it as I see it. People getting booted out of the queue. You know, if we get booted out of the queue, then we're gonna play a different... We're just gonna boot up Team Fortress 2 and relive the golden years. Click the X? No. No, God. Pretty sure that would exit queue. Please, holy shit, please do it. No, I was a joke. I wouldn't. I'd probably end the stream. I don't have very much... Like, maybe I would play Noita, but I kind of got my fill of Noita. It's a lot of... I need, like, the map of shit to do. I don't know. We play a different roguelike. Watching Noita stuff from the guy who hosted me, he got you. Hyperspace 2. That'll be a fun game. I actually keep forgetting that I'm excited about it, but it'll be fun. I didn't realize how much there is. Yeah, dude, there's like 24 hidden bosses in their own environments that... Like, I was thinking about it again yesterday, because when Noita first came out, I was really interested in the hidden secrets that the devs put everywhere, and the community effort to, like, figure them out. It was like every day people were finding new things, and it was really interesting. But now that the game's been out for a while, and it really didn't ever hit a huge stride of popularity, and it's just kind of like this niche game that people will say, yeah, it's really good, you can try it. But then they try it, and they see, like, the surface level of, like, okay, first area, the mines... Then they die in the second area. Then they're probably done playing the game. That's all they ever saw. And it's like such a weird shame, but also such a weird thing that all of the other stuff was developed and like hidden from you so that you could have the enjoyment of discovering it and finding it with people. But now that the community is so small, it misses that mark. Hope you like digging in random directions for hours. I mean, if you really wanted to go like full into Noida secrets, all of the tablets you pick up, there's like, they say things, they create it like a code where you have to decode what it says, and they give you hints to the lore. And there's spots in the world where there's nothing. There's just like, you have to dig out a specific spot in the middle of nowhere to find hidden text on the background of the world that'll say some shit. And then you have to like translate it yourself. And no one's doing that anymore. No one even knows it's there. No one's ever going to find it. Maybe, like, I don't know. People aren't even going to find most of the bosses that you can fight or how to summon them. The 34 orb run? Yeah, like, how long do those take now? And what baffles me even more about it is that, okay, to explain Noida. Anyone who hasn't been watching the streams at least a little bit. Noida, it's a roguelike. You go down, you fight the endgame boss. Down like a tube tower. But there's also a huge open world around that tube that no one will ever go to because why bother? The endgame boss gets stronger every time you pick up an orb. And there's, what was it, 34 orbs scattered throughout the world. That if you collect all of these orbs before you fight the final boss gets stronger for every orb. Gets new moves. A whole bunch of stuff happens. And it's very involved on how to even get these orbs and where to find them and what, like, it's a whole ordeal. So it takes like 9 hours to do that. And when they first came out with the game, you couldn't save. If your game crashed while you were doing this fucking 30 orb run, you'd have to start over. And now here's the other thing. Okay, 34 orbs to go fight the final boss. And the Holy Mountain is the only place you can heal. And there's like 6 Holy Mountains. So 34 orbs you can heal 6 times. What? What? I know it's not the only way you can heal, but don't hit me with the asterisks and other ways. Don't at me. Oh, risk it all, man. Most popular 34 orb run on YouTube is 18 hours. Yeah, but you could totally speedrun and kill the final boss in like 3 minutes. I think like fastest speedrun's probably like low 2 minute. Heal once every 5 bosses. Well, it's also, once you start learning these things, that's what initially started to annoy me about Noida's design, was when you find out where all the orbs are and how to get them. Getting an orb increases your max health, so it's good to get them because max health is not something you find very easily. But you find it easily when you know where the orbs always spawn in these specific spots. So you'd start a run, and then it's like a checklist of go here, pick it up, 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 then start playing the game. I really do feel like Noida is a tech demo, though. We were joking again about it, Ashley, last night, and I hope whatever their next game is I assume it's going to be really good, but I hope they obviously take everything they learned and are able to make something a little bit more coherent. The tech behind Noida is kind of crazy in the fact, not just the whole pixel simulation, like that's really good, but also how big the world is and how you can, if you go far enough left or right, you loop the universe and create parallel universes of the exact same, like a similarly generated world map that you could just keep doing that over and over again, and it's massive. It's infinite until your game crashes. But yeah, it's really cool. Oh my god, what? Yeah, oh my god, what? I forget what the changes are in the parallel the parallel universes that the game has. But I believe you can go there to get heals in the holy temples, because those holy temples are different ones. But I don't think all of the bosses exist in the parallel universe. So much, so weird. Cute little game before watching you stream it. Yeah, and that the golden shovel we found at the end of that run yesterday is a mod where normally you'd have to get super lucky to be able to dig anywhere close to that to get infinite use void spheres. So there's a lot of stuff you can do to make absurd. You know, when you're putting 9 hours into a run to get all 34 orbs, you're getting some really ridiculous wands by the end of it. I tuned into some other guy's stream like for a brief second to just see what they were doing, and they were like summoning. They had a spell that summoned a wizard enemy, and then they would kill the wizard enemy, and they would drop a wand, and then they would do some shit with that wand, and then summon another. Like, it was like, what? They're just sitting there like grinding wands. Okay. Really interesting Twitch integration? It has Twitch integration. I don't think any game has interesting Twitch integration, personally, but it does have it. Yeah, there's a lot of people ahead of me. I just realized I've been in queue for 30 minutes. Yeah. It doesn't feel that long. I went to the gym this morning too. I think my time dilation or something's going on. Went to the gym. Didn't, like, I feel like I was there for like 5 minutes and looked at my watch. Was like, holy shit, it was like 40 went by. I didn't feel like I did anything today. But apparently I did. Imagine gyms being open. Yeah, I got my tooth back. I had... My crown came out again. Chris Wolson. Nice. Very cool. So he just left? Yeah, if I get kicked from this queue and have 100,000 people in front of me, I'm probably done. And I that is honestly, I might not even play the league at all if that happens. Because I'm not fully invested into this league. I really just want to wait until PoE 2 comes out, part of me. Because honestly, I feel like this league has so little to it that's why they showed PoE 2 content as part of their dev reveal, to be like, we know nothing new is in this league. We know we only nerfed abilities. There's nothing new, and everything that you like is worse. But here's a glimpse at PoE 2. Reworked rewards is nice, but it's... Eh. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy they nerfed it. I think more things need to be nerfed. We're talking about this briefly. I guess we're here on a PoE stream, so people are maybe interested in PoE, but I thought from seeing multiple streamers' reactions to everything being nerfed to be like super hypocritical that they're the same people that often say they want the game to slow down and they want to see the combat that they saw in the PoE 2 trailer, where you don't just clear the whole screen with one move, and then they nerf a couple of abilities and they fucking freak out and get really mad. Like, what? What? My explodey chest? They should have just got rid of explodey chests. Completely. I don't see a world where that will ever not, like, invalidate the game. Same for Headhunter. People would be pissed off, but I don't think it should be in the game. I think they did. No, they just nerfed it really bad. They didn't remove it. When's the heavy strike got buffed last league? So, last league. I don't know, just when you're one-shotting endgame bosses, it's kind of fucked up. But if you nerf anything, you got whiny crybaby baby boys. Dude, I'm gonna risk it all. I'm honestly gonna risk it all. You guys have no idea. I don't know what any of that does. I looked, they showed this ability, I was like, cool. What are all those? It's not letting me, like, press control to show, or however you normally would here. Maybe it's, I don't know. Very cool. Servers aren't down, but the league just came out, and they usually they slowly let people in. So we're waiting in line to get in for the first time, to get on the roller coaster. But their line had a bug, so it's slower than it usually is. Yeah. This description for the Val Reliquary, even like in the Q&A, seemed really weird. Due to the value and the power level of the items contained within, this is the rarest reliquary key ever added to Path of Exile. That's because reliquaries usually drop like a town portal scroll and a rare sword. And like that's it. This because the items this thing gives aren't good. They just have a different color. I don't really get this. But okay. I mean, like, sure, they're rare, I guess, but I remember olden PoE days, like getting one of the treasure chest reliquary keys to go to one of these maps was super exciting. They're total garbage. You find one of the maps now and you're like, this is a waste of my time to open all the chests within it. exchange your blood for power. Wow. Wow. I forget, did they change the Aziri fight? Or just the rewards? Yeah, I've got my fill. I think we're done playing for the day. I think this was good. This was good stream. Thanks for showing up. I think we're done. Time to pack it in. See you next stream? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm at a we talked about myriad targeting thing at the end of the last stream. I'm at a bad spot with that again, where I thought I felt confident about what needed to happen. And then I realized several other map tool limitations that I need to figure out how to hack some shit. I don't even know if it's worth explaining. Why not just make it in a different program, right? I think after like the 10-minute explanation, that's all you'd be able to say, so. Do I still play Risk of Rain 2? I haven't played it in a while. I played it enough. What else am I going to do for the next hour? Nah. If you manage to explain it. The explanation is that when you attack, I want a menu to show up where you choose the direction of your attack. So if you have like Kenneth's projectile vomit, you click up and then he vomits up. The problem is that there is no possible input window to display, like, you know, a fighting game fighting stick, like all the directions in a circle, like, yeah, like an 8-way octagon. I can't display it that way. It's gonna be like a left to right giant, like 8-arrow list. And that's the only way map tools can do it that I have found. There is potentially another way that I could do it, which would require rewriting so much stuff that it's not conceivable. It's like almost at the point where the best solution to the problem is writing a feature request for map tools and like getting people to take it seriously. Can't do it with HTML. That's the problem. You can make any sort of HTML frame show up that you want in map tools, but they can't intercept a macro while it's running to allow user input to impact the rest of the macro. You have to use the specific input function, and then within the input function, there's no way to break the table to make it look reasonable. Well, there is an ability to accept input. It's just that the input command is really outdated compared to other stuff. And I'm probably the only person that's run into this limitation that really, really needed my input to look a very specific way. It was kind of pissing me off. But yeah, you can make a pop-up dialogue that looks any way that you want, but it won't actually... See, it's a very precise explanation that would take too long if I got into the detail. It just sucks. Eight different graphics of an arrow out... Nah. They have facing in map tools, but that was a whole other issue I showed yesterday, where if your character is facing up, the arrow appears underneath the health bar and you can't see it anymore. And you can't make the arrow appear off the character. I would also love some updates to the map tools, the way facing is displayed, but a lot of this is like, I mean, it's realistically possible, and I could maybe even convince some people that work on map tools and contribute to it to try and get one of these functions made, because it is open source, the community's active, they're doing shit like all the time with it. So it's not too far-fetched that if I like really settled on something, I decide I absolutely need this to be able to get it done. But I'm not convinced on what I absolutely need just yet. And that if that it could be finished in a time frame that would work for me. Yeah, Dashara, there's a lot of limitations. I mean, that sounds nice in practice, but can't do it. Make it as a Skyrim mod? Yeah, here we are. Make it in something else. I start feeling healthy. Yeah. Yeah. This reminds me of the good old Atlas streams where everyone streamed waiting for 2 days. Are you eating well, Stir? No, I had a brownie yesterday and pizza. I'm slipping. But I still don't have a kitchen sink. So a lot of times I'll be like, you know what? It would be really nice right now if I could just, you know, cook a chicken breast, boil some vegetables. Wait, where am I gonna get the water to boil those vegetables? I gotta go to the fucking bathroom to fill up my pot? Nah, I'm gonna order a pizza. True. Toilet veggies. Yeah. Roast vegetables then? Okay. Are you gonna clean my pan when I'm done? Are you gonna take it to the fucking bathroom? The whole thing's just frustrating. I'm just avoiding the whole situation. Are you pooping at a regular rate? Normal colors? Regular rate, yes. Normal colors? I think so. I don't know too much. I don't know too much on the gradients. Just shower with the dishes? That's a good choice. I can go for some of that. I'm curious to see they improve the rewards for killing act bosses. I'm curious how good they are and how effective it would actually be. To be like, you feel like you're in a shit spot and you just go, nah, I'm gonna kill the boss one more time. Good old Diablo. I think it would probably help with solo self-found the most that you can get a specific unique that you might be looking for. Think he'll try Vermintide? I was thinking of asking Arcadum if he wanted to play Vermintide. I didn't know that it was a roguelike thing. I just know that they've had a bunch of updates and we haven't played in a long time. And did I play D2 Remaster? I did not get access to it. I would have played it. But Blizzard was like, fuck that guy. No, they didn't think that. They didn't think anything at all. Yeah, I don't want to hear this. Coming out on the 20th? Default Diablo 2 is kind of fucking trash. It's not, okay, Diablo 2, great game. One of my all-time favorites. But like, I don't care how good the remaster looks. It doesn't make it better than any of the like modded remasters. Like, I've already played Diablo 2 in HD multiple times within the last 10 years. So what league start? We're doing a Spectral Throw Raider. Looking to get a White Wind Dagger and go full dodge. And see how good the Val Spectral Throw is with a pretty classic low budget Spectral Throw build. Co-op Commander. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about it. I would love to see a StarCraft 3 or something like that come out. I would get so excited for it. I wouldn't actually play it ever, but I would be very excited for it. To like watch esports or something. Hell, I don't know. I might honestly give it a try. Yeah. I feel like RTS games are awful for viewers on Twitch. If you're playing StarCraft and you're good at it and your camera's going like I fucking hate it. It's the same thing. Like, I've been saying lately that I really like watching people play Valorant. We'll never play Valorant, but I've always liked watching Counter-Strike and Valorant. Like, yeah, it's fine. I enjoy it. But watching a tournament of Valorant is not fun at all for me. Or I've been like, oh, there's like a big Valorant event. Let me like, you know, see what's going on. And it's just like camera switch. Like, wait, who, what team is, okay, what? And that's like, that's so minimal compared to what you'd be doing in StarCraft. To follow really closely. And if I'm watching something, it's always on my second monitor and I'm not paying that much attention. But you need to be able to cast really well, use minimal screen transitions, follow the action very well to portray all of that. Mindlessly watch Rainbow Six Siege tournaments. Yeah, I don't know how you... It's even more so for that with all the shit that it goes on with pre-game setup and where people are and destruction. God, the camera moves. I think that honestly might be one of the bigger reasons why MOBAs became the RTS replacers. So even for casting, it's a lot more obvious to tell when something's gonna happen. Do you follow any esports these days? Do I? No. I mean, I was watching the Soul Calibur tournament they had recently, but that's like a really rare event, and people I know were in it. So it feels like that doesn't count. When Guilty Gear Strive comes out, I might watch stuff relating to that. I don't know how into it I'm gonna get. We'll see. But it's been a long time since I've enjoyed a fighting game. I miss watching like Street Fighter 4 Evo tournaments and stuff, but like Street Fighter 5 just took a whole shit on the franchise. And around the same time, Marvel vs. Capcom was dying. No one was really playing it anymore. So like I used to love watching fighting game stuff, and it just nosedived. Overwatch League started today? If a tree falls down in a forest, right? Okay. You watch PoE speedrunning? Yeah. Big idea of playing It Takes Two. Eh. 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 I would elaborate on my thought process, but that's really my thought process. Eh. I forgot there was a Dead or Alive at all. I'm really surprised how much I'm seeing people gather around the idea that Guilty Gear Strive is next big game let's all play. So hopefully that is good. Because it's, to me, it is not that different from any other anime fighter that has come out in like the last 6 years. It's just like, oh, another one? Alright. But everyone's like, no, this one's it. This is it. Look at it. I mean, yeah, look at their track record. They've come out with very similar, very good games for years, but none of them have had that much hype behind them. There's not much going on. True. True. It might be the perfect storm of nothing else. Yeah, DBZ might have been the last, but yeah. We'll see. This queue time. It's almost been an hour. What if... I don't know what, like, magic would have to happen for this to actually happen. What if Arxis made the next Street Fighter? Just, you know, just a what if. Not like their style of fighter even really matches Street Fighter, but like, what if? World ends... Capcom, just give up. You see, it's such a shame that the brand name means more than the quality of the product, and that people would immediately get behind anything Street Fighter, even when Arxis has been making better stuff for years. They're just like, nah, it's not Street Fighter. So... You ever play Magic the Gathering? No. I haven't. No. 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 1,000 people. We're almost there. We're almost in. It's almost time. Didn't people like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? No. They did not. It was a really bad game. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, like, killed Marvel vs. Capcom. In the same way that Street Fighter V's release killed Street Fighter. But, Infinite was even worse. honestly don't even know why they made a new Marvel and a new Street Fighter. I mean, like, the answer's money, but the games weren't outdated. There was still so much hype for them. They were being played, you know, consistently. Everyone was enjoying them. They were big events at EVO, and then they came out with the sequels to both of them, and they just flopped so hard that it actually killed the communities of the games that were prospering. Yeah, Street Fighter's better now, but who cares now? Damage is done. Like, as much as they've improved it, it would still need a sequel to give people
He got kids.
the interest to even try again. And at this point, that's probably not going to happen because of how much work they've put into this one. Why make a new one when they put that much in now? Still looks like a mobile game? Dude, every game's looking like a mobile game. I feel you on that. Sunny BHK, welcome to the fucking dunk tank foot massage parlor. Yeah, look at that foot right there. You're in the crew now. Low goal? I don't know if I thanked you for the prime sub. I'm rarely goods. Weakest links. JT Dak. Artificially natural. That was an hour ago. That's when we started the queue. What I really hope happens is they go, like, Tekken has been so successful that they go to make a new Tekken, but then, like, as they start working on it, they go, wait a second. This is just the worst version of Soul Calibur. And then they scrap it, and then they make Soul Calibur 7 instead. And then they release that, and everyone's like, wait a second, why isn't this Tekken? Tekken was so popular. And then they play it, and they're like, oh, because this is just better. And then it takes off from there. That's my fantasy. Am I gonna play hardcore? Nah, 53, let's go! Played hardcore last league. I had 3 characters die to like desync issues. I am never doing it again. Star Storm, what's, oh my god, I didn't think of a character name. No.
Swift and silent, you stole the bounty of others. A crow.
Let's go! Skipping these tutorials. I'm a pro gamer.
Wilderness like this before. There'll be some.
Wait. Oh, God, I forget. I'm a programmer. They make you equip the thing. Every time I start a character, I'm like, wait, why isn't the thing happening? Video game. Pew! I'm running. I'm zooming. An improvised cosplay of themselves. Tekken characters are all named normal names. And they fight animals. We've gone over this. It's Bob Smith versus Bark the dog. Welcome to Tekken. Unable to parse parameter for base type rule. No base types found matching blood magic support. Okay. Dude, people are already level 29? God damn, I'm in late. I forgot what I was gonna say. It was relevant. My mouse pad's weird.
Farewell.
Frostblade.
Stay sharp out there.
I forget which way I'm going. It really doesn't matter. I honestly should just do projectile damage early game. So I can zoom through some of this and respec later.
Hello. Goodbye.
Thinking brain. Think of running. I'm running a Spectral Throw, but Frostblades is really powerful early game. Oh, whoops. Oh shit, it's the first ultimatum. Oh my god, new mechanic? It's kind of cool that it shows you like the first item that's up for offer, so you know whether or not you care. We're not getting hung up like we did last league. I'm getting shit done. Excuse me. Excuse me? Is my face cam or anything covering aspects of the game of which people might wish to see? Is anything messed up? My burger covering my mana? Streamers can turn on their Twitch chat in-game? I don't think so.
The worms will have to wait a bit longer for this meeting.
I mean, probably. There's got to be a way to do that, but also... why? I love picking up armor scraps. Oh yeah, I didn't like download the updated loot filters or anything. Oh well. Yeah, well. Where's the guy? Did I walk right by the guy? Yo, guy. I must have. Not a real gamer. Why does PoE have a queue? It's a single player game. Go back to like go back to the early 90s. You don't fucking get it. You don't belong here. Go play the online multiplayer game Titan Quest or Grim Dawn with other people. Then you'll get it. My game volume seems really low. I didn't save it. What a noob.
Greetings.
Now it's quiet.
Farewell. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yes. Goodbye. Feel like we keep listening to this in the stream. This is randomly generated Spotify stuff. And Spotify always generates the same songs once it realizes you've listened to a game song. That's probably why. It does come up a bit. None of the songs from that soundtrack are on any of my playlists. So, not me. Not me. Give me the rings. Give them to me. Yeah, it's a nice soundtrack. Same thing with Celeste, though. It always recommends Celeste. Not on any of my sound trackers. Not on any of my playlisters. Hey, Rose, I'm looking for your babies. You got any kids? Wait, no, I'm not looking for your babies. I'm looking for the glyphs represented by your baby nests. I'm a very confused adventurer.
Pain brings strength. That's nature for you.
Forgot I don't have like auto equip on. One of the last builds I was using last league was White Wind, which is leaving your offhand weapon slot empty. Like every time you'd pick up a weapon and just fucking be like, oh, you wanted to wear this shield, right? No, I'm used to playing with auto equip on for early game. Never played this game before and it seems kind of stressful. Do you have like a like what? A weak heart? What? Do you only play visual novels? Something weird's going on here.
You got kids?
Marauding massive member? Island Sunny BHK, thank you. I put it on my head. My PoE is not complicated. Big agree. There's just a couple of, every time we've ever played this, we talk about it. There's a couple of noob traps that everyone falls for, like not increasing your character's health. Should increase your health. That about sums up Path of Exile. Are your resistances capped?
Challenger.
Is your health increased? Is your entire skill tree health? Rather. Did you pick one of the good skills? To be honest, there's a good chance maybe you're a new player and you accidentally picked one of the skills that you're not supposed to select. And everybody knows it who plays the game. Like, oh, I'm gonna make a cleave character. Alright. Sorry, but they put that in the game so you'd feel stupid later. That's about it. Heavy Strike? Yeah, you wouldn't want a league start on Heavy Strike. Who would do that? I don't know what song this is. This is a bopper. I'm gonna stop. Oh, okay. Now I know why it's a bopper. the entire Wolfen skill tree? Yeah, pretty much. Also, the biggest problem is everyone thinks that how's the best way to phrase this? They watch someone play the game, or they know that there's an endgame boss, and they think that they should be able to defeat that endgame boss on their first ever playthrough with very little time investment and understanding the mechanics that go into actually defeating it. So when they're unable to do so, they're like, wow, how do you make a character in this game? This bullshit. Path of Exile is too hard. Because your expectations for yourself are really high. That you're like, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking one-shot Cirrus 8 on my first ever time playing this game. No problem. Because I saw this other guy doing it. It looked pretty easy. And if I can't, then what the fuck? The game's just too complicated. But if you could beat all of the bosses on your first time ever making a character ever without any problem in the late game, then wouldn't the game suck? And be super easy and not have a fan base? Yeah. Everyone who quits, I mean any game. It's just different for Path of Exile because for some, like, people are like, oh, Rocket League is a hard game. But when they look at Path of Exile, they say, they don't think that. It's like, oh, you walk around, you click things. I could do that. Anyone could do that. The difficulty of the game is, like, the itemization and crafting and all the other nonsense. But the point being, should you know how to do it on your first playthrough? Some stuff could be easier to figure out, yeah, but if it were all really simple, then this game would be dead. Because you'd beat it once and go, wow, I could do that again easily. With no thought. I guess I'm done. Couldn't drum up the motivation to go through it again. But, well, okay, here's a good way to put it. Most people will get to endgame and complete, like, Act 10, kill Katava. They might struggle a little bit, but they'll do it. And then they'll reach endgame and say, like, I just, like, couldn't do it anymore, and then I quit. Because they think that quitting after Katava is, like, a failure on their part. Like, they didn't really do it. It's like, fuck you beat the game. Fuck them all. You did it. Don't overthink it. That was it. Like, sure, there's some other stuff you could do, but let's go back to Noida. There's a lot of bosses you could kill in Noida. But most people would be happier not knowing that they exist because they would never put in the time to do it. But all the PoE elitism is, like, in everyone's face, so you know what you're not doing. You know you're not playing hardcore from the start. And you're being judged by someone for it. But just, like, you know, just try and enjoy your video game. Just try. It's not easy, but you can try. What are you doing? I want to do one of these.
Your own volleys turn against you.
Oh no, my frost blades are going in random directions.
Now you face another choice. Further commit to a more difficult challenge, or balk. Night's madness drains away all hope.
Okay, I'm playing Ritual.
A choice of futures as before. The next shall be expected choice.
Got like a little extra
Future
damage out of it.
holds further challenges. Count on
Ah.
it.
How can I enjoy if I can't spread toxic elitism? I don't know, man. It's really just the less you know about things, the better off you'll be. I feel there was a lot of people coming into my stream when I was starting up Noida of like asking what I did and did not know and how good I was and what my blah 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 blah. Just, I mean, I just like, what's the goal for this run? Have fun? Is that a foreign concept? You not do that anymore when you play?
Stay sharp out there.
I'm staying sharp. All these suck.
You managed to kill a...
Yeah, what? I hate that you can't, I said no tutorials! Also, I've never even seen this tutorial before. This might be new. Ish.
Farewell.
I'd rather have no fun than thinking about playing another game? Okay.
I expect a better performance.
Okay. Even he's judging me. Like, I don't need to impress you. Age of Sail, have any pro gamer tips? If you're having a hard time and it doesn't come naturally to you, I recommend just closing it. We'll get them next time.
I'm not up to that just yet. I've been waiting for you.
Yeah.
There's no justice in a place like this. Only misery.
Yep. Yep. Hold up. I forget when you can get, like, smoke mine. I'm pretty sure Raider should be able to.
Stay sharp.
Be well.
And I should even be able to buy Spectral.
While we live, we are blessed.
I probably shouldn't actually use it yet. Not for a little bit. We're talking about RuneScape? I have nothing to add. I saw my brother play with RuneScape once, many years ago, and he was harvesting wheat for like 2 hours, and I was like, this game isn't for me. RuneScape is a PoE ripoff? Yeah. Isn't that obvious? I'm gonna put on my scare mask. What am I missing? Boots. I swear I saw boots. No, I'm blind. And an amulet. What do you got, champ?
A better performance.
Nope. Stop. He's gonna say that for the next 100 hours of gameplay, isn't he? I gotta sneeze. Oh shit, I forgot about this. Oh my god! Oh my god, help me! Send help, please, God!
By the tribulations of the past, the trials ahead offer you both freedom and glory. The future is yours if you're bold enough to reach out for it.
I gotta be honest, I love doing Labyrinth. I don't know about you guys. You young sports in chat.
I give you to the earth.
Belief is the strongest metal of them all.
What's your opinion about Albion? I don't know anything about it. My opinion on massively multiplayer MMO video games, such as RuneScape and Albion, is that when I was young and my nostalgia in the game that I like was Ragnarok Online. So if you're not talking about Ragnarok, you're talking about some stupid shit that I'm just not interested in. Though the gaming has aged and I'm just some boomer now. And I think most people are like, most stream watcher chatters are probably not old enough to have played Ragnarok. Which sounds... that's sad. I think you missed the boat on that. It was like 3 when it came out? Yeah. And Ragnarok's one of those games like World of Warcraft where really it was better when it first came out than what it is now. So you gotta play World of Warcraft Classic or you just don't get it.
I sincerely hope you intend to last longer than 2 rounds.
Stop being a dick. I'm fucking like level 5. Ragnarok servers are private. I played on a bunch of different private servers. I played on the official. I played a lot. A lot. Ragnarok for me was like, I played a ton of Diablo 2, and Ragnarok was as close as you get to Diablo in a MMO. So I played that. Or a game that wasn't Diablo, because I'd already played fucking a bajillion hours of it. But which Diablo's the best? 2? But duh. That's just objective fact. Excited for Diablo? I'm pretty indifferent on Diablo 4. I'd say I'm more excited for Path of Exile 2 than Diablo 4, because Diablo 4 is probably gonna flop, and I don't trust Blizzard game design or follow through at all. And the blog posts that they put out so far kind of show that they don't even trust themselves or know what they're doing. It'll probably be good, but not in the sense that I am anticipating it being good every day and looking forward to it. Like when it comes out, that'll be hype. But good luck. I would love for it to be a good game. I went the wrong way, right? Nope, no. Okay, we go every way. I thought I picked something up that I could use here. I don't think I did. Did you like WoW? No.
Come and share it with me.
Probably be better to Burning Arrow him. I always thought WoW was, I don't know, like when it came out, I just didn't care at all because I never cared about Warcraft. I was always into Diablo and StarCraft, but Warcraft never appealed to me. So I didn't really care about the World of Warcraft release or any of the hype around it. Just didn't really get it. And after seeing a bit of it, it just always felt really, really, really slow to me. To go from Diablo 2, which I thought was the best game ever and still is, sadly. It's no one's beat it yet. And then have to like target lock a mana worm and watch my character shoot at it for like 5 minutes.
I'm not up to that just yet.
It felt awful. All the questing and stupid shit. Just a lot of stupid shit. Let me race you? We fast, we furious? Yeah, I'm doing so much damage. Mervil's gonna... I gotta like switch to Spectral Throw before Mervil.
I've done for you what I would do for any wounded animal, Brutus.
I like this song. This is a good song. It goes bing 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 bing. You know? I like that. WoW appeals to people with nothing better to do. I agree.
Farewell. Stay sharp out there.
Be well. Goodbye.
Big agree. Any reason for duelist guy? Oh yeah, I am ranger and you thought it wasn't. We're going raider. I'm just starting with frostblades because it's easier to clear. Oh no-y. Your opinions on video games are wrong. Like who opens up? I was almost gonna say this earlier. Like my tastes in games are just so much more correct than yours. But who opens up World of Warcraft and thinks like, oh, collect the 10 bear skins and like click on this and like not have to touch any buttons and I just sort of auto fight it? Who does that and thinks, yeah, this is pretty good? The answer, people who haven't played Diablo 2 yet. So that they don't know that there's something better they could be doing. I think I'm gonna get kicked back to the queue, like no matter what, have to end task on the game or some shit right now, and I don't know if I have the resilience. People who aren't natural born god gamers? I don't even know what that means. Just a simple question to the young kid installing World of Warcraft. Would you like, okay, fantasy scenario, you're playing a game. Would you like your character to fight 1 enemy or 10 enemies? Oh, 10, that sounds like way more exciting. Okay, close World of Warcraft. I've got a couple of other recommendations for you. I know there's AoE in WoW. What do I look like? Some sort of goon? And since I'm not, I have to settle? Settle with what? Are you settling when you play Terraria? Absolute. Really? What? What would you play if you were a god gamer? Man, I'm fucked here. Bloodborne? Play it. My wife's a psycho. She has to be perfect. And if she's not perfect, she's not having fun. Because she could be better. But because she could be better, she never tries. And she never plays and learns. That's why she won't play ping pong with me, is because I'm better than her. That's just lame. You gotta win. You're right, but Ashley, you're not perfect at anything. So how do you wake up and get out of bed in the morning? Like, what the fuck? Where were we? We were going Merville. Harsh? Who's perfect at anything? You weren't perfect at drawing and you kept doing that. Oh god. Game over. Not a perfect human, guess I'll die. A lot of giver-uppers. And yes, your comment was literal. You don't need to tell me, I know already. You don't get game overs in drawing? What if you're working on something at work and like you try a couple times and you keep getting your work rejected? And then it gets to the point where they just put someone else on the project. Because you can't do it. The old Chinese guy at the ping pong place shared some words of wisdom lately. I don't know, I moved to Texas a couple years ago and haven't seen him since. Probably. That happened one time? Oh, the art thing. I thought you meant the words of wisdom from this specific person that I mentioned 3 years ago, but you know this cute fact about me that you can bring up several years later to show how much you know me. And you do. You do. But things change. I don't think we're I don't think we're getting past like Act 3 today. I just got a feeling. Poop. I'm opening up Steam. I'm really like looking maybe playing something else. People were I was talking about Flame Break the other day and people were like, "Hey, play that." And I'm like, "You know what? Maybe." Yeah, maybe. Yo, you know what the worst? Okay. I was gonna make a Twitter tweet about my disappointment in this. What's the deal with opening Steam and every time you open Steam, it shows you a chat message from someone? Every time I open it for like the last 2 weeks, it has opened up my conversation with IV Wind, which is no conversation at all. It was him inviting me to play Soul Calibur. But now every time I fucking open Steam, it's like, "Hey, this is a conversation you were in the middle of," and I close it. And every time I no, you really want to see this again? This message? No. And that's why the Epic Game Store should just fucking shut down. Because we already have Steam and we love it. Okay? You tried Outriders? I tried the demo. I didn't think it was very good. Okay. So maybe Flame Break. Battle Royale, Spellbreak. Spellbreak was okay. I give Spellbreak a solid okay 4 out of 10. I was gonna try it again for the 5v5 game mode, and I went to go watch some streams of it, and there was one person playing it and everyone else was still in Battle Royale, and it didn't even look that fun, and so I didn't. Yeah. Last Epic. I haven't played it. I just keep hearing it's unfinished, and that I'm gonna wait. I thought Lost Ark would have come to the US by now. That's what I think about Last Epoch. Epic. I just think they should change their title. I don't like saying that word. I don't think anyone likes it. Pick a different word. Just gonna stand in town for a second because we're about to get disconnected, right? Put on my armor set so I can look super cool. And everyone will come in and go, "Wow, you look super cool. Wow, look at that. Oh my god. You can have a pet following you? Oh my god. I want a pet. my god, I want wings. Oh my god. Ah. Ah. I don't think I want wings. They're so big and obnoxious. Don't I take up enough of the screen? Don't I, though? Don't I? What was I gonna do? I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, character effect. Nah, I'm good. Yo, do you see the camera zoomed out in PoE 2 though? Technology is there. You could see like enemies coming at you and have spatial awareness. It's crazy. Where the fuck? Zoom out's the only reason. It's a big reason. And I think for me the extended animation set will mean a lot. PoE has looked like a janky aged game like since the day it came out. Okay, no, I take that back. The Twilight Strand map looked really good when they first showed it, with the rain effects and the water crashing up on the shore, and then everything after that looked like total garbage. Oh, I never put my smoke mine in because we disconnected, I guess. I like completely forgot that we even had it. They talked a lot about how they can actually animate their character models now. So like in PoE 2 trailer, you'll see them using the spear, and you should just be able to notice from looking at the spear animations that the character doesn't do the exact same melee animations that all melee weapons have. Like, the difference between swinging a two-handed sword and attacking with a claw are like barely different. It's just animations being better in general will help sell the game looking better a lot. Isn't the newer version of D&D just better, or am I stupid? Better in what way? You're dumb. I'd say Pathfinder 2 is better. I'd even say Pathfinder's better, which is rough. What's new in PoE this season? They nerfed everything. That's about it. Yeah, maybe we should play a different game. Like, maybe tomorrow PoE will be playable. I think this is like the third time I've walked to that area. But I don't know if I really feel like playing anything else. 24,000 ahead of you, cool. Dude, my jaw really hurts out of nowhere. I don't like it. Maybe Paladins, actually. Actually for real this time. There's a huge, part of my soul in my body that's like, you know what, Stir? You know what you should be doing? You should just work on Myriad. I'm like, I really want to get some stuff done. I was very excited where the development of it is currently, that I can start finally doing some shit. But at the same time, the problem that I'm stuck on, I don't want to deal with at all. So I'm like right there, but I'm not there. Return to Slay the Spire a couple days ago. I did not that long ago as well. I found there's a pretty popular following for Slay the Spire on Twitch. People that just play it all the time still. And go for consistent runs and whatnot. It's a really good game. Work on other stuff in Myriad? There's like 2 directions I can go and they both annoy me. So I was working on creating skills that auto apply to the characters so players can make their own characters. And I'm mostly done with that, but I'm trying to think of edge cases because the framework that I've made is going to apply to every single skill that I make from this point forward. So it needs to be correct. So then I was like, okay, instead of working on this anymore, I'm going to make a skill or 2 and just see what problems I run into and how they should be structured so that I know going backwards what I need to do for the other thing. So I started making skills, which led into changing how targeting works. And that's a nightmare. And making skills is a nightmare because skills use targeting. And then going backwards one step, I'm not comfortable doing yet. And then everything else is kind of reliant on that. Because weapon attacks require targeting. Everything is pretty much hinging on the stuff I'm doing right now. How's the fortune telling going? I mean, about the same. It's just a lot of options, and I'm holding off on it until I have more stuff solidified. Does Binding of Isaac do it for you? Nope. If it was 10 years ago, yeah. What happened to GTA RP? I'm assuming you're asking why I'm not playing it, because nothing happened to it, which is usually the answer to the question, what happened to X? The answer is it's still there, doing good. I don't know, roleplay just got boring. So I stopped. I feel like everybody in GTA RP, with a couple of exceptions, which is, a small amount. If there's 150 people on the server at any given time, I'd give this exception to like 5 people. I feel like their roleplay is super half-assed and they don't care. And they're kind of just playing gangsta versions of themselves, which is already kind of a boring, like the most boring direction I feel like you can take roleplay. And what is available for you to do is like work at a burger joint, which I'd rather not. Then if you go up to like roleplay and talk to anyone, it feels like they don't know why they're there, you don't know why you're there, but you're just kind of doing it because you have nothing else to do and you're both phoning it in. And I've been seeing that happen more and more as it's gone on and people have been playing it for a while. Where you see comps like, oh, I could pull this guy over for like, nah, like I don't even want it anymore. I've done this so many times. So I feel like everyone's going through the motions for views, to be honest. And it's not very fun. You have to have like a really involved character that you're playing all the time to get the most out of it, and I'm not going to put that much time into it. $12 hours, yeah, the people that are doing it a lot. And it really is like a second job. Or a job. Lol streamer, haha.
Life and death live side by side. This is a strange land.
I feel like I've gone the wrong way on every map. Here's what I think after running Myriad. Every problem, like the biggest problems, not every problem, the biggest problems in Myriad all stemmed from the idea that it was streamed. And streaming something like that just adds a whole layer of complication to roleplay and what everyone wants to do and what your chat's telling you to do and what you think you actually should do, and it fucking ruins it. And it's a whole bunch of streamers all doing that together to each other. And it doesn't... I mean, it's good for viewers, but it is not actually... that doesn't make it fun to be the streamer playing it. Streaming in bad. Yeah, streaming in bad. I agree, dude. Big time. Like, should I do this thing my character would do that I find personally interesting? Or should I entertain my chat and go off the rails? Or lecture them for another 30 minutes about roleplay. Because they need to hear it again. No, I mean, yeah, fuck that, play your character, I agree, but if you are the one personally playing and playing your character, sure, that's fine, but you're playing with other people who aren't. And they're phoning in their roleplay and doing stupid shit. But like, my original interest in GTA RP was like, oh, dude, it's cool, the cops are like actually take this shit seriously and there's consequences and all the interaction going on there.
Longer than 2 rounds.
But I think everyone... Like, I don't know, if you watched me play, I was, like, paranoid all the time that a cop would stop me. And that I shouldn't do certain things. But it's at the point where it's like, oh, there's a helicopter, I get in the helicopter, I fly it into a building, and then I jump out and start shooting, and then I drive away, and they catch me, and that's fine, I'll play tomorrow. And then when the cop sees me tomorrow and they're like, hey, you're the guy who crashed that airplane into the fucking side of a building. And I'll be like, lol, yeah, I died and you died too. And then we'll be like, lol, yeah, that's true. Don't do that again, lol. I think the screen is stuck. What? Okay. Yeah, is anyone watching me stream? That's the first time someone said that? Or should I just turn the stream off? Because I've been playing for like 10 minutes. I fucking said this. I need to check how many people said this. I'm going back. Did you ever try Rogue Legacy? I remember that. That was before I was in. And that... First one I see is screen stuck question mark. And I don't know how to unstuck it. It's not changing. I assumed it was still queuing. Well, you could hear me hitting things. It won't capture the game, and I don't know why. It's just so captured by the conversation. Yeah, that's a likely story. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I've done that like 3 times. Changed the resolution, recaptured it, minimized, reopened. Yeah, it might be a monitor capture kind of stream. Hey, it's my desktop. It's not cap. Okay, I was gonna say like, is that's crazy. If it wasn't still capturing, you're a maniac. Shut up. We're like shit top. Big agree. Where's my spectral throw? It's time. Nice gameplay. Like, look at this animation for spectral throw with a rapier. That's pretty good. That's how you throw. What were we talking about? Being a cool kid GTA role player? Yeah, I think I said everything that I was gonna say.
Third round this time.
No, shut up. I don't want your fucking rare wand, dude. Never roleplay with people I wouldn't hang out with. I think it depends. But I roughly agree with that. I also think if you are capable of role-playing 24/7, it really does, like, just enthusiasm is gone. Or something like D&D, you gotta like charge your batteries all week and think about it, and then you get in and you're hyped for it. Rather than like, yeah, I'm showing up to my job again. My actual job that I don't get paid for. Hit me. What if he had an even rarer wand? I mean, he might. I don't know what this song is, but sure. Sure. I should have gotten health potions at some point, yeah? Yeah, health potions would be cool. And also having a spell that deals like her health worth of damage per cast would be cool. I think I'm playing the game wrong.
Fear tastes so sweet. My mana is gone.
I don't got him. You ever just try and fight Mervil and run out of mana? Cause I did. Yeah. Literally every time? Really?
Goodbye.
I should be Rain of Arrow, or shit. Toxic Arrow got nerfed a lot, but it's still probably really good, isn't it? Then I would have to get Mirage Archer. Nah. I mean, I don't need any of these.
Goodbye.
This song is nice. It's got the guy going, ooh, 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 and I could relate to that. You know what I mean? That's like the most relatable thing I've ever heard. I have mana again. Sick. Why didn't I just do that? I wasted a town portal. Do it, you won't. This is the fucking lamest Mervil fight I've ever had. You're talking about like phoning it in fucking GTA RP. I'm phoning it in, man. Maybe we really should. You know what? I'm gonna stop saying me. I'm gonna play some Paladins. Fuck it. There's like screen captures, like, excuse me, game capture stopped working on the game. It keeps crashing. Fuck it. I'm out. Damage show shit, the game quit. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not the hypest for this league. I think I'll probably play it a bit, maybe off stream, and just sort of use it as my go-to chill game. But not the same energy to do like 2 12-hour in a row grind streams of early League, especially when it's not even working. Tell me when PoE 2's out. Tell me when my jaw stops hurting. Hello, game? Hey, can we stop doing the Paladins theme? Thanks. I'm trying to b-hop over here. Any new guys in game? Since the last time I streamed, the newest champion is Octavia. Tiny arms. Because she's got such big heels. I don't know, her legs look tiny arms. I don't know, she's weird. She's like a semi-auto sniper rifle character, but also has a shield. So she's like half support, half I deal too much damage because I'm the new character. There's Yagarath, which is a worm that rolls around and can stationary lock himself in place. Where's the other? There's Edgemaster girl.
The realm deserves no pity for what's to come.
And there's one other. Right when I stopped playing, they added Corvus, who is a healer. Fave character? Drogos, Lord of the Rocket Launcher. You know, early in development, they like to call him the Rocket Queen. They really just wanted to make sure they had a character that could shoot rockets and would be the best at it. It's kind of a little bit of a crazy dev story for you guys there. Whoa, a scythe. That champion must be cool.
To those who wait.
She's kind of cool. She's got like lifesteal mechanics. We're playing Petrified Blood with the new Reap ability. Getting some lifesteal going. By Cauterize. Wow, I'm doing it right. Just got a grab onto walls ability. And she's got a lifesteal ability, and then she's got attack ability. But when you hit people with it, you fill up your circles underneath your crosshair, and then your abilities get some extra effects if it's full. So you can like cripple people so they can't run away.
3, 2, 1. Dazzle them with the might of our muscles.
And you know, you're just kind of a character. You're just kind of on the loose, jumping around.
May I have this dance?
Okay.
The first of many to fall for us. Killing spree.
Yeah, and she's just, that's it.
You were good dancing partners while you lasted.
She's Drogo's, except her weapon isn't as cool. Rocket Scythe? Yeah, pretty much. She's got a really weird hit progression. Where, hold on. Like, my game balance audio is all over the place. Did we not... We didn't cap? Welcome to Paladins.
I've been on the brink of death.
She attacks like twice slow and then does one big one, but the damage on him is what's weird. Is it's like 100, 100, 450. So you do no damage, 100 damage. It's like, look how much health I have. Not very much. And I'm also immune to shit while I'm doing that jump. So she can get really in on you and then you can't really do anything about it. Yeah. Paladins. Any healing going on? Any healing going on out here? Looks like fun. You just popped off, dude. He's popping. Okay. I think I'm killing them all. Is STER good? I'm not playing in ranked, so people aren't that good either. I'm a pretty good paladiner. This character I would also say is not. They're pretty average. I think it's mostly just like a regular casual game, and I'm a bit of a gamer. My teammates not gamers. Okay, I really thought we were gonna lose that. I think her damage is really low. You can kind of surprise people and appear on them with this character. I even forget her name, but the 100, like, the damage is so oddly paced, where if you look at Drogo's, I'm pretty sure his rockets with the direct hit thing deal like 800 per rocket. To put hers in perspective, somewhere around, it's like a lot.
5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Yeah, his talent hits 1,000. She is good because she has cripples on her attacks and stuff like that, though. And she's got a bit of lifesteal, like a lot of lifesteal, so she's got a lot more sustain than most people. Cauterize. Ow. Thank you, I didn't need it. And she's also like totally like, I don't need your help. I'm the queen. You don't know me. Is the stream freezing for anyone else? Is it? I was having some issues earlier today. I don't like that her crosshair is glowing and on fire. Yeah, quite a bit. I'll check and see if I'm dropping frame. Yeah, I'd have to like alt tab because I'm in full screen. Cool. 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 I'm not blinking. I'm not blinking. I'm not blinking. Definitely a fuck Stir Friday. Yeah, it looks like my... I'll keep my stream open and look at it. It looks like I wasn't running at a consistent 60 FPS on my stream.
Truly the master of your destiny.
So it's possible some weird stuff was happening.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
I'm actually updating Paladins to play it now. Dude, game's really good.
Right flank.
Yeah.
It's just that no one plays it. It's the one downside to a game.
4, 3,
Good game, great job.
2, 1.
8-minute ranked queue times.
That's 7 in a row.
Dude, we are a team of flankings.
And we just got my hair right.
Actually, probably need no music.
Defend left flank.
Looking at my stream to see if it's dropping frames.
This is our battlefield.
It's theoretically fine at the moment.
That's 9 in a row. Dios, a double.
Oh, Dio. Who's Dio?
Ah, yes, the sweet taste of victory.
Beautiful game.
It's
Yeah, I think we're
almost as
good.
Sweet as me.
I like that it has scoreboards and it respects that, you know, you might want to see what you did during a match after the match is over. That's really cool. Again, as we were saying, we were playing Noida. Name a problem with Overwatch, and I could tell you how Paladins does it better. Or doesn't have that problem. For most things. There's like one or two things. Do you get to vote for the biggest gamer in the lobby? You do. I think. Roll queue? It doesn't have roll queue. Unfortunately, because it doesn't have enough players. That's where Overwatch has you beat. It has players. Not that roll queue works in Overwatch either, because there aren't enough players for that. But tanks are actually fun, so people will play them, generally speaking.
There is only Fernando.
There is no 2CP. The map game type is kind of shit. I'll give you that. See, like, we're in a random quick play, and there was 3 people that wanted to play tank right there. Where do you get that? Where's my guy? I like don't remember where anyone shows up on this list. There he is.
You are looking good.
Closed beta. Yeah, I played long ago. Paladins sucked pretty bad. It was still fun, but it's a very different game than it was. There's a problem. there's a couple people did call it a couple of the problems.
Siege.
Yeah, that is a good question. How are Overwatch tanks better than everyone else, but also still boring? And I was saying this the other day too, but I think a big difference is that all of the Overwatch characters are very static. They do one thing. Their ability does one thing. The only exception is Genji, who on a kill resets his cooldowns. That's the only interaction that a character has like within their own abilities. There might be someone else that I'm forgetting, but I don't think so. Like Zenyatta, I put an orb on them. That's it. It does exact face value what you think it does. And in Paladins and in good games that have intricate character design are like, when you use this ability, it reduces the cooldown of that one, and you gain your healing stack that applies to your special resource that only this character gets, and like all that kind of shit. Like shoot dynamite, that, yeah, for Ashe in Overwatch is like one of the only other cases too where your gun interacts with your ability. That is such a rare thing, but it's such a fucking obvious.
Death comes for this world.
The characters in Overwatch are super basic, so the skill cap on them is very low.
Let my sweet molasses voice prepare you for this fight.
But I was gonna say, I think that might be changing in Overwatch 2, because they've shown a lot of the passive abilities in the PvE do things like that, where like, oh, for every person that Reinhardt hits with his Fire Strike, he regains shield. I think they're starting to be like, I think that was a limitation to their engine before, where they just couldn't do shit like that. Or maybe they made improvements on that and characters might start seeing things, because why not? Why not do fun things with your characters?
The enemy has drawn first blood.
Oh god. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped down there. And maybe I should have not missed one rocket and killed her. Maybe someone else should have shot. I don't know. Fucking weird. A lot to learn about the characters in this game. Yeah, and also because you can customize your characters to do things differently. There's quite a few different things you can do with Drogoz alone. The different directions you could take, how you're gonna play him. Random example because it's the guy who I'm playing. This whole build that I'm using right now is just so that I have I move faster when I rocket jump thingy. And I deal direct hit damage. Pretty basic. Man, my aim's way off. It's almost like I haven't played an FPS game in like months. Oh, I took the wrong thingy.
I cannot be killed.
Stop the payload. Enemy rampage.
Also, when you are able to buy items throughout a match. Ow, God. God, please. So there's no shield meta where you shoot shields 24/7 in Paladins, because if they're using a lot of shields, then you just purchase the thing that deals more damage to shields. Problem solved.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill.
Cool. Counterpoint game sucks. You got me there. Blizzard was too afraid to give players options and show them their own stats and give them a kill feed. Which, whenever you're criticizing Overwatch, I think it's really important to remember that they didn't want to have a kill feed. And then you're like, oh, everything else after that makes a lot more sense. Everything that makes the game good, they were afraid of. They were.
30 seconds remaining.
Death from above.
Kneel.
15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They just trying to ult me. Cool.
They're behind.
They now offer no experiences. I don't know. Overwatch is weird.
Capture point
It's
spawning
so
in
weird that it's
15
still fun to
seconds.
talk about and just try and figure out what the fuck happened. Because on one side you have, like, early on Jeff Kaplan doing videos talking about how much he liked Half-Life Deathmatch and how he wanted to make a game like that. And then you have no kill feeds, 50 field of view, like, nothing, like, just a pile of nothing.
Killing spree. An enemy is unstoppable.
Hey. Hey.
An illusion.
That's 5 in a row.
This is an honorable death.
I'm Dro going.
Unstoppable.
It doesn't look and sound good? Yeah. You missed again. Hey. What's up? It me.
Dios a double. Savage. Time to attack, baby.
getting a head shoot, but what about hit sounds? Just let me pick. That sounds scary, actually. Never mind. I'm going and I'm getting them. Shit. I'm going and I'm getting them. So I probably gotta hold off because it looks like everyone's dead. This is what I mean by the other character I was playing doesn't do very much damage. Because Drogos can two-shot people. And she doesn't actually seem that good. Oh god, I'm dead. But if a player picks a fun hit sound, what if they pick like a mean racist hit sound and then they make it look like Blizzard did that and they allowed them to be mean? I like playing Dredge. Dredge is cool. I like playing Drogos. I don't know any of the balance changes either, but this sword guy used to be a fucking monster. Oh, fine. I can be over here for a bit.
15 seconds remaining. Enemy killing spree.
Oh god.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's overtime. Enemy killing spree. Killing spree.
Owie. The sword guy used to look at you when you died. I mean, he still does that. I think. That guy missed his ult on me like 3 times. Time Wizard tank? No, I used to play him a lot, but he was never that good. I think he got buffed a bit because he was pretty far behind.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds. Forget that. Sicky McNar, bro. 5.
How much currency? I'm not 100% sure, but like getting kills gives you money. There's also a couple. There's like Lex is a bounty hunter character that gets some abilities that help him make money more. I think it's the general of what you would expect. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I got healed. Sick. For example, I was saying earlier that you can make your character do certain things and play different play styles. Mine is that when I get a kill, I get my dash back. Which is why this is the go and get 'em build. So I killed her, I can jump again, so I get to go everywhere and fuck shit up. I think people are trying a lot harder to not let me get away with my bullshit though. So you can go and get them. Yeah. Imagine if Farah had a mechanic. That would be cool. I'd be a big fan of that. Oh god. She can kind of jump high every 15 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Don't blink, you'll miss it.
Dude, he said it. He said I need healing. Oh, you're dead. I'm gonna die. Ah, she can, when that person shoots you, she can like detonate the balls that get stuck on you. So, I did.
I cannot be killed.
Your opinion of people saying Overwatch 2 will be like MVM? I mean, it will.
Just 30 seconds remaining.
It's actual. It's still even men versus machines. MVM is man versus machine from TF2. You fight bots.
9, 8, 7, 6,
First person shooter
5,
PvE.
4, 3,
That's what it is.
2, 1. It's overtime.
Oh my god, she's moving so weird. We win if we cap this, so I'm just gotta fuck him up. You carry your ult over between rounds, so there's a consideration to not use it sometimes. I don't know if I want to get it and invested enough to actually queue for ranked and sit around and not do anything for a while, you know? With having an ult that was useful, it killed you? Drogo's ult is a lot harder to pull off in games with really good gamers, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I don't think I want to bully people again. I think Io got buffed. She was a lot of fun to play. I did say tanks were fun. How about we play a tank? I haven't played the new guy, but then I don't have a card loadout for him, so I kind of want to play Terminus.
You are looking good.
I'm gonna play Draxus. There you go. Thanks for the stream. Love you, fam. See you. Super slow, low damage to me. She's a support. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that they have to do low damage, but I don't know. Her projectile is just fun. That's why I like playing her. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember all of her shit. I like the projectile because I like playing any projectile character. And then she's not a tree, because I know Grover's projectile is better, but he's a fucking tree. So I never had the inclination to want to play him. And I like that she can jump. It's kind of like a rocket jump if you do it at people.
They are threatened by our beauty. Be prepared.
Gonna get our cardio in. What do they got? They have a ROM too. Oh shit, they have doesn't Pip have a way to cripple me?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. May the sexiest team win.
I forget. Why is my deck named Cardio? This is why. 'Cause we're doing some running.
The first of many to fall for us.
Damn it. That's my bad. Or is it everyone else's fault? I think that's my team's fault. He just kind of gains a shit ton of damage reduction in life back when he starts running. It used to be even more, that they nerfed it like twice, I think. Oh, and he took the I kill a tank for free ult. So our day is going to be kind of rough. And no one took cauterized. We got a very nimble team. That also explains a lot why we couldn't kill Rome. And they could kill me. Cool. LMAO. I agree on the LMAO. Usually plays Q build. You'll survive long enough to get a Q more consistently, I feel like, if you have more health with Juggernaut. But I also like slamming people, so I can't disagree. Oh shit! Your boy is a chicken. Like, if you're ever about to die, you just run and then they can't kill you.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You get some cardio in.
It's overtime.
I think he's running it too. No. I think he is, but... Hey! STER making a comeback and what? The cauterized guy. I'm going pro.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
Number one. I am number one Paladin streamer, Taiwan. Ask anybody.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Drogo's ult one-shots you. There's a couple of just like tank killers that are like, we don't want to fuck with this guy anymore. Kill him. There's a couple of ways around it. There's moves that give you like true invulnerability. So like Khan is a tank who can for a brief second gain invulnerability, then Drogos won't be able to hit him. And stuff like that. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, Fernando. There's a lot of stuff like that. I'm pewing like no other. That's another one of them. That's just like, that's no matter how much health you have, but he has to take a special talent specifically to be able to do that. To just say, you know what, fuck you, you're dead. Which is the talents you pick in the beginning of the game. Every character gets a choice of 3 to like change your playstyle. And him, honestly, him choosing that, he has to give up some really good stuff to do it. Whenever I used to play that character a lot, and I ended up saying that it wasn't worth it, even if they had a really good tank, or a really high health tank that would be valuable to kill, it just wasn't actually worth it to do. Ah! I forget, his other one is like he heals whenever he goes into his like shadow evade form. I think it's just a million times better. But yeah, this is a rough game to beat Realm, because they pretty much have like everything that counters them. Getting the dick. They've got 2 instant kill ults, and Pip can stop me from running, which basically ends up getting you killed most of the time. This is like if I was playing Overwatch and streaming at the same time, is what's going on.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's overtime. Enemy killing spree.
That's it, yeah. I'm just gonna jump. When Barak's gun talent first got buffed, I've like never played Barak. He's always been really boring to me, so I wouldn't even know. I like don't keep up with anything that would have ever happened to Barak. Boring. That's what you do.
You got kids?
Take master riding so I can get back to the fight fast.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
The Wallace, welcome. The Dude Abides 4TF, hello. Shavasi, 19 minutes ago. Manwall.
3, 2,
I already like totally forgot today was PoE launch day. And that we were streaming it not 30 minutes ago. And yeah, other teammates can kill him while he's doing that to me. And actually, you can't always kill Rom, right? Because Rom has like shield health. And you can get healed while he's doing it to you, so you can like keep me alive. I forget exactly how it works. Yeah, that is... The things I'm saying are correct.
Enemy double kill.
Damn. I thought I'd at least get one kill out of it. Servers are horrible at the moment? Yeah, I figured I wouldn't. I think I made the right call to not play.
It's overtime. Enemy killing spree.
Round and round we go. Oof.
Defend from Los Diablos. Enemy killing spree.
Is it 125%? I thought he hit 4 times. Okay, I believe you. Yes, yeah. Is that Hanzo? Lol. I'm doing so much damage to this guy. He's getting fucking shredded. He's getting destroyed right now. Let it end. In ranked, you can see what the other team is picking, so you kind of can avoid this situation where your character is 100% countered by every person on the other team.
Enemy double kill. No, this cannot be. Fernando is never on the losing side.
Still have an active player base. How many concurrent players is active? Because I ask because usually people tell you a game is dead when it has like a lot of people playing. So you know what scale are we on? Yeah, I think my team also blew dicks. The stats show it. I had more damage than our DPS. Our oh well, shit, Sarah's can be DPS kind of. Yeah, definitely some dick blowing. Oh yeah, it certainly has more players than you would think it has. Dude, I forgot Furia is my waifu. Let's play a Furia game. Maybe not. He already picked healer. Though I could just go degenerate flank Furia. I don't know. Stir tank? Dude, I'm playing tank again. Fuck him. playing good tank. Is he still good? There's no way he's not. Khan's a god. I love this game. It's just in never-ending beta and has annoying bugs. Which ones? Never-ending beta like Reinhardt original 4 characters designed for Overwatch and didn't work 3 years after release? Or never-ending beta like what specifically? And yeah, it did technically also come out of beta. It was in beta for a very long time. Beta.
Don't get in my way.
Khan's got a shield. It's a really shitty shield because you can't angle it and people can just kind of see over you. But he's also got, and that makes you immune for a second and heals you. And he's got Falcon Punch, which we're going Falcon Punch build, which is the way it goes. When you hit people with that, they get stunned for an additional amount of time and it reloads my gun. So you hit someone, you flip them over your head. So like if you remember Sobek from Smite. I feel like if I'm explaining Paladins to you, you also probably know Smite. Or maybe you don't know either.
Dazzle them with the might of our muscles.
And then your teammates show up and they kill the thing, right? That we killed her, right? Good. Map looks prettier now. They updated a couple of them, yeah. Got cool ice trees. Yeah, I'm just gonna push the cart. It's kind of a cart main. Here, let's go guarantee a kill. Never mind. Teammates, please. Just shoot the fucking stunned guy. He's standing still. He killed someone too? Yeah. That's what I meant, that the quality of game and not being ranked queues can take a long time and they can be pretty disappointing matches, but at the very least people still play good, which is fun. Well, sometimes they play good. When they're on your team, they don't. But yeah, hitting someone with a charge dash con in ranked is like you're dead. It's like Roadhog hook level of he's just dead. But probably more so because the stun is like fucking 3 seconds. And it puts you behind me rather than in front of me. I kind of want to ult someone, but we're definitely losing this round anyway. Fuck it. Oh yeah, you can't do that to Atlas anyway because he recalls. Never mind. Whoops.
That's too bad.
No, Khan's shield should just be like 2,000 health or something. I think you recharge his shield with your E I don't know. There is something with it. Activate a shield that blocks up to 4,200 damage and regenerates itself while not active. Yeah, basic stuff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This guy's gun just... You can, he has a talent that makes his gun better. It's pretty cool. But usually, Khan's a lot better as an off-tank, where you have, like, your main tank on the point, and then I go around the back and flip someone. Yeah, he's gonna live. You really went in there, didn't you?
You got kids?
6 years. You haven't been sub for 6 years.
You can't stop me.
Where's my health? Okay. I thought he used that cooldown already. When you deal that much damage and your next best deals half that and you don't win, well, that's when you don't win. It's a team game. And sometimes your team has to do stuff. Better run. Okay, everyone's dead. I'm looking for the big pole to help one of my dead people, but they are all dead. I got itchy face. Let's go.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh yeah, also the supports in this game have to heal you because they make bots that heal you. It's not her choice. You don't just stand around and say, heal me! Like, they do it. They just do it. Very poggers, very poggers. At the final stretch. I missed. You should die anyway. Okay, cool. A little bit of a waste of an ult, but also... pushing a cart to completion is pretty hard to do. Frames dropping, yes. Dude, again? PoE doesn't work, my stream doesn't work, my dick doesn't work. What's next?
You're more fun than I thought.
Be careful.
My mouth barely even fucking works.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
From the Royal Armory.
Not the dick. I mean, it happens to everyone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You got kids?
They have pills for that? I'm all natural. Wait, what? Khan's dash actually did have a lot of bugs with it. I remember some weird stuff, but I don't remember what it was specifically. Tiger PP? Okay, we win. I'm gonna try a rank game.
Taste of victory. It's almost as sweet as me.
See how long the queue is. What my experience is. So now we got like I don't know, is there anything you guys want to talk about for an hour? While we wait for Path of Exile to launch? Wait, no, for the match? Rank game and play a new character? Hell yeah. He tells you his name, he just says that's me. He seemed really good. I should play a game as him to understand what he do. Yaggroth's a she.
I am Yaggroth.
Okay. Alright. I'm turned on now. Is Evie a she? Is Strix still busted? I don't even know how you would nerf him with, like, to let him still be a character. Nice clown skin. I don't even remember this skin. He is a clown though. He's awful now. Thank God. Put him in the fucking dumpster where he belongs. Like, when you have this many characters, you need to make one of them the stealth edgelord master sniper character, because everyone's going to want to identify with being the sniper who can go invisible. But then you have to make sure that that character never sees the competitive viability, like, light of day ever. For the sake of everyone else. Was she just T-posing me? I don't really get Vora. I played her a bit, and I like her, but I don't get how she's... Like, why pick her? That's what I'm not seeing. Or if you compare her to Maeve or Drogo's, like, just why? She does have one of the like deal percent max HP to tank kind of abilities. I feel like she's pickable for that, but if you don't have 2 uses of Tendril, which is her mobility, then she feels really bad to play.
Enemy's turn to ban.
Dude, they boosted my match!
Your team's turn to ban. Enemy's turn to ban.
2 tendrils feels necessary. Same thing with like how I play Drogo's, where I need the the rocket jump cooldown reset. I just need it. Just give it to me. I can only tendril like once every 12 seconds. What am I doing with my life? Three-minute queue? Yeah, it wasn't bad. The worst thing about Paladins is when you go through that queue, get into a ranked game, start playing, and the last
Do you
person...
want to explain that?
Jeez, the worst thing is that voice. Like how loud that was.
Yeah, but you could have also banned Terminus, Con... I mean, no one's really flaming you. We're just kind of confused by it.
Well, it's too late to...
It's really weird thing.
It's too late to figure out why he did what he did. Like, it doesn't matter anymore, but I'm not, like, flaming you, bro, but you, like, banned the wrong... Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you're the one banning, so you definitely know what you're doing.
The worst part about Paladins is, like, it's with other people. And, whatever I pick's gonna be wrong. Told you. You guys know the drill. I haven't played an FPS game in long enough, but you know what's going on. I am the most experienced FPS gamer at playing the flying rocket character against the characters I am not supposed to play them against and succeeding. I am the most well-trained for this specific scenario in which you're upset, but I can still do well. Don't worry, I've got you.
They have two CCs for rounds, so no.
It's very specific, but yeah, it is.
And Damba stun and Damba ult.
He got kids?
Thick ban phase feels kind of overblown. It's like really necessary for the quality of games, and I like that it exists, but it is it takes way too long. I don't know if there's a way around that.
Mate, I really don't want to hear it from you. I play a decent enough ROM to do. As long. I have a loadout that works for me. I don't do meta shit.
God, I was gonna say, like, let's play one ranked game, see how it goes, and we can base, like, if we play more on this one. But I
would
don't know.
assume you
I just
don't
have
do
a
meta
bad
shit
feeling.
either, considering you banned Ceres. I really didn't want to play Con here. Not to mention he said he was going off tank Atlas.
Push out on loading screens. Also, this is the second thing they'll complain about, that I picked Life Rip. I know the whole playbook. Been here before.
Listen, mate, bruh, you're gonna be a fucking meta-hungry piece of shit. You shouldn't have banned Ceres. That's literally what it comes down
to. Nothing has happened yet.
I literally said, this ROM loadout works for me.
If it's whatever, then just shut up.
Like, you can critique
Game-
people as they play, but prior to the game, there's really no fucking reason to. If you want to be toxic prior to, then you literally just go play casuals. You belong there.
Who was behind me? How did Makoa get behind? They changed this map since last time I played. I was walking out there like, shit, I have no idea what's going on out here. Dropping frames? Fuck. This map is really... Oh.
Sorry, Doc, I knew what you were doing.
I'm pushing.
We have people looking at me inside.
My first time streaming. Yeah, sorry, I don't like my stream has been having these random weird issues lately and today, and I think this is my first stream ever.
People are toxic and they fucking do that shit.
But if you want to hear somebody complain about an Overwatch Paladins ranked match, then you can probably still hear that crystal clear, even if the everything else is a little bit worse. Also, I forgot Drogo's dash works differently than I thought it did. It's like slightly delayed. So I looked to the side, clicked it, then looked forward, then dashed forward. It's a really important part of this stream.
You already pissed me off for finding me prior to the match.
Shit, Leona got me. Her ult is really obnoxious, though. She's immune to damage. Well, actually, no. She's only 50% damage reduction now. I think they might have changed that on some patch. All this complaining for a successful first push.
Judge my goddamn Lotto. I told you it works for me. It's working.
Doesn't matter whether it's personal or not.
I don't care whether it's fucking personal or not. You made an
Let's
assumption
complain
before the match
again.
started. You're being meta hungry for no fucking reason.
3, 2, 1.
Yikes, dude! I have them online video games. Do they do this to people, or do the people start out this way? Okay. It's overtime. We're winning. We're winning. Oh, ow. We're winning. We're winning. Watch this dude who rage streams Destiny 2 as a gimmick. And break 5 monitors on stream already. You continued watching after the second monitor, and you were like, "Oh, this fucking this gimmick is, I don't know, identified as a gimmick," and kept watching. Hype for the 6th right now. I mean, whatever. It's something. Okay. Easy game. Very, very, very easy game. It's really hard to push to the end. You don't actually see it very often. 2 in a row, pretty easy game. Let's complain. We can play another, right? We picked all the wrong heroes. I played Drogos into Liana. We still won. Stream really skippy? Maybe I stopped because my stream's really skippy. I totally forgot that that was happening. Yeah, I'm having a lot of drop frames, weird connection stuff. Yeah. I think I am just gonna go. I'm gonna make dinner. It's been a long day. I've had, like... Trust me. Trust me, it's been a long day.
I can't freehand illustrate the outline.
This guy can't illustrate. Yeah, it's just getting worse. I don't feel like dealing with it. See you around. I don't know when the next stream will be. I never do. How you gonna make dinner with no sink? I'm gonna put a pizza in the oven. And then I'm gonna try and play PoE by myself, probably. I don't know.